Austin, Texas. It's the capital of many things.
All those in favor,
it's the
vote
capital
aye.
city of Texas. Some regard it as the capital city of live music. Others regard it as the bat capital of the world. Not just because Austin has an ice hockey team called the Ice Bats. It's not even because of the millions of bats that live under the Congress Avenue Bridge in the summer. It's really because Austin is the headquarters of Bat Conservation International, or BCI, a nonprofit organization that works to protect bats and their habitat worldwide. BCI was founded in 1982 by Dr. Merlin Tuttle, an authority on bats and an internationally renowned scientist and photographer.
Bats, despite their many values, have traditionally ranked among the world's most frequently misunderstood, intensely feared and persecuted animals. The truth is, bats are essential allies. They play key roles, not only in maintaining the balance of nature, but also in maintaining the health of human economies. So why should anyone fear or want to persecute bats? The answer is simple. We fear and persecute most what we understand least.
Zoe doesn't eat insects like our bats do. She eats bananas and apples, and she loves cantaloupe and honeydew. She likes honeydew melons.
Does she like orange?
Apples, yes.
Who's been to the Congress Avenue Bridge? Raise your hands. Has everyone been? Who hasn't been? Raise your hand.
Almost every kid in Austin knows what happens under Congress Bridge when the sun goes down. The dinner bell rings for 1.5 million Mexican free-tailed bats that swirl into the skies to begin devouring insects. With the cooperation of the local newspaper, the Austin American-Statesman, and the city of Austin, a public viewing area was created for people to gather and enjoy the nightly flights. The viewing area has interpretive displays and even an on-site bat interpreter who answers questions and distributes information.
When they go out to hunt at night, they'll go in groups, but the groups get smaller as they go further from the bridge because of competition. So they'll fly out all together, but eventually they'll all spread out. Those little crevices underneath the bridge is actually where they're staying at. They're kind of hanging on to the sides of the cement because it's very rough and they're able to grab on. And the crack itself is about 16 inches deep, so they just kind of stack on inside.
Over the years, the bats at Congress Bridge have become one of Austin's most popular summer tourist attractions.
We estimate the Congress Avenue Bridge colony of 1.5 million bats can eat 10 to 15 tons of insects each night. When those bats exit, they head due east, right to the agricultural areas east of Austin. In fact, we know that they eat some of America's most costly agricultural pests, the cotton bollworm moth.
But what about agricultural areas like Baxter Adams' Love Creek Orchards? Do bats help them protect their crop?
Yeah, we really like bats. They're good neighbors, and they do their share of the work around here. Bat Conservation International went to them for information, and we began to put up bat houses, and one thing led to another, and now we've got bat houses everywhere.
The process of discovering exactly what type of bat houses different species of bats prefer is ongoing, and is the purpose of the American Bat House Research Project, headed by the husband and wife team of Mark and Selena Kaiser. Thousands of volunteers across the country participate in the project and supply Mark and Selena with the data they gain from their different variations of bat houses.
We have about 1,700 participants all over the U.S. and Canada that are monitoring bat houses for us in their backyards or in parks. They send us data on how well their bat houses are doing and what kind of bats they have. And we use this type of information to make recommendations on what makes bat houses work and what makes them not work.
While research is always important, protecting large roost sites is also a top priority, especially when it's a really big roost site.
Bat Conservation International purchased Bracken Cave in 1992, and the reason we bought it is because it's such a natural wonder. 20 million bats live within the cave, making it the largest bat colony in the world. And BCI, by purchasing the cave, has ensured it for future generations.
I think the thing that I think about when I think about BCI is how poorly people thought of bats before BCI came along. BCI has caused people to understand that bats have a positive role to play in the environment, and in doing so, they've made an immeasurable contribution to their conservation.
Our purpose is to teach people to appreciate bats as incredibly fascinating, invaluable allies. Once we begin to understand bats, it's just natural to enjoy and want to help protect them.